Well, at Fort Drum tonight, they are celebrating a homecoming. The happiness, though, tempered by the fact that 4 members of the base's 2nd Brigade lost their lives in Iraq.
Among those who came safely home after the dangerous duty of training Iraqi soldiers is a Syracuse area Army officer, now back home with his family. Kane Fairbaugh is live at the North Country Post to bring us more on the soldiers' return. Kane?
Well, Carrie, for those of us who have been through it, we can all pretty much agree that wedding planning might be stressful, and so can the birth of a child. Well, imagine being pregnant, having a wedding, and then 8 hours later sending your husband off to the most dangerous place in the world. Just over a year ago, Michelle was making wedding plans with Rick Ackerman, a man she had been dating for a couple of years. Marrying Rick meant being an Army wife.
If this relationship went somewhere, would I be able to handle it, And, the worst happened.
Pregnant and a newlywed, her husband of only 8 hours got his marching orders to Iraq.
It was kind of disappointing because it wasn't what we wanted, the dream wedding that we wanted, we had planned. But I think it was more scary, too, because I knew he was leaving and putting himself in danger, having to be over there.
In danger and over there, while his daughter Lacey was growing up here. He did get some time home from Iraq to be there when she was born in August. Today, for the first time in 7 months, and after a very long year where so much has happened, the Ackerman family was reunited.
Every minute we were outside the gate. It was ugly. My wife doesn't need to hear that. But
Ackerman's job there was to train the Iraqi security forces. Not safe by any standard, but that was easy compared to splitting up his new family.
Everything that you know and rely on is ripped away from you. It's completely gone.
Getting back from Iraq here to Fort Drum is really only the first step for Major Ackerman to get back into the routine of living a normal life.
Oh, we're going to take 3 days here just to get to know each other again. And then we'll be back here for 3 days about processing. And then, I don't know, over the weekend we'll probably make some plans.
Michelle says Rick's love for his family makes some of those plans hard to make.
I think he wants to stay home now, but we'll find. I'll try to change his mind on that. I don't want him to quit because, just because we're in his life.
Rick and Michelle originally hoped to get married in Florida. They're going to have that wedding a little closer to home in June. Now that he's back, they're going to do it at Skaneateles Lake. Live at Fort Drum, Kane Fairbaugh, News Channel 9.
Kane, thank you. Now, some soldiers come home from war with feelings of gratitude and just have to thank the people who went the extra mile to support them while they were on duty in Iraq. Army Sergeant Mark Olimo drove 1,000 miles from Syracuse to suburban Minneapolis to thank a pen pal he'd never met. Shelley Wood works for Operation Minnesota Nice, a group of volunteers who put together care packages and write letters to members of the military serving overseas. Mark put his family in the car and drove all Tuesday night to surprise the nice people at their meeting last night.
I just want to do this to bring closure, to tell everyone how much I appreciate their prayers, their thoughts, their cards, their letters, their gifts.
Mark Olimo was that rare soldier who wrote back to say thanks for the gifts and good wishes, but he didn't think that was enough. So he and Shelley felt as if they knew each other pretty well when he walked into the meeting and gave her a big hug of gratitude.
Speechless. I'm just so excited. It's so good to see him and know that he's okay.
There you have quite an emotional moment for a generous woman from Minnesota and the soldier with Syracuse ties who went above and beyond to express his thanks. Kerry?